The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're here in Week 16.
Huh? Yeah, it's spicy. That's why I'm asking. Your girl booty spicy too.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Girl, you over there eating that little rice bean, cat. Shit, your girl Asian.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
You said she was Asian. You lied to me, James.
Throwing here on first down. His
throw did say it. No, we asked you, you started laughing, nigga. You ain't say she wasn't.
But it'll be second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team.
If you don't deny it.
When they're that high powered, you gotta find a way.
If you don't deny it, we gonna run with it, nigga. Shit, fuck it. I done told everybody she Asian. Now I gotta backtrack. Goddamn.
So if they're up around
we go back and spread the rumor correctly.
30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Bro has to Smith like 82 speed back in his old ass.
Third and 9. They'll drop to throw.
Am I live?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
Because I got a cricket, bro. I'm going to mail it to you.
Understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching
whatever you want to be on the T-shirt, man, I can make it.
And paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
I'll make you one, bro. I got you.
And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know,
yeah,
I listened
James.
to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said right down
how everybody find your stream, James? You got
on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues,
it's not in the chat.
Long
but I'm about
for
to
those
put it
guys
there.
trying to play some defense.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football.
Oh, wow. That nigga burnt his ass.
When you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
See, I be scared of them type of throws, though, bro. This nigga running cover 4 show 2. What the fuck? These niggas reckless.
Jacobs. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Oh, no, the nigga guarding you, bro.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's
what'd you say,
offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense.
Shit.
You got to be able to make plays on you.
Well, yeah, because the nigga ain't going to get a chance to throw a comeback route. They going to be running his ass down at quarterback.
They'll get this out in a hurry to Parker. And
only time I can beat that shit when I had Pat Mahomes for like 2 games.
Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Newton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football.
Yeah,
but in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
I thought he was throwing it to the boot behind him. If I seen the tight end go out, I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna take that.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. And he's intercepted at the goal line. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to
make those interceptions
like Superman.
That shit was beautiful.
They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. If that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now.
I really just trying to like jump in the way, shit. That nigga flew across the fucking field.
Looking to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk to the 45.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful.
Shit never activates.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe he needs some safety help.
I would say that would be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
But one thing
you should have dumped that hole under the seat. I mean, I see circle downfield.
You can give him opportunities.
Why did you yell at me, bro?
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
That ain't gonna hurt you.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Going up top. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick.
You pick that bitch
good
out.
return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
More to go, bro.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions.
The same as that play that you ran out there on Bama.
In the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball.
Finish or you want more?
Every now and then.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
I think he the Tampa Bay Bucks that down.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. A gain there of 21 yards.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Olivier Vernon in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. You never want to give up a sack from the O-line's perspective. They need it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they were running fast around down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride. They're doing every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. That's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Newton. And it's caught by Parker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So with the pass being completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference, at the spot, completed the pass. That was your play, so it might as well have not even had the penalty.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
20.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Newton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
I fell on him.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Josh Jacobs with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. From behind, and he's going to be driven down. Reuben Foster, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And give him 10 that time, as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Now back to throw. He finds Beckham complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears.
I know it's a phrase that sounds really cool, strip sack, but all we're talking about is getting to the guy, getting to the passer, making the tackle, making the play, but do a little bit extra, right? Stripping the ball out, working the arm free. That's become a big emphasis for all defenders.
Yeah, as a defender with the emphasis, this is something that's practiced.
Practiced all the time. Taking the ball away, creating turnovers, that's really job one for any defense, because that's how you win in today's NFL.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now it's Newton. Going deep here for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it.
Some good league going on out here today, Butler.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join.
Will, I told Debris you said you're going to whoop his ass. He ready.
Coach Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores.
Man, I'm trying to hype up your game, bro, so you can give him your best fight.
Chicago touchdown. Devontae Parker with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Now it's still in play. That nigga ran the late ass out, bro.
Nowhere to go here. He lost lost the football. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts
30 yards down the field.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on it.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Now remember, this is the number one defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
It shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Again, what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 25. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4
I know I
picks.
changed these names.
And Brandon, back in the good old days,
nigga that picked
probably
that shit
back
off,
before
bro. I
you
know
were
I changed
born,
jerseys.
if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
You can 5 times. I hear you, Mikey. You need to go through your goddamn team net. So you got some shit changed.
Now following the interception, here's Newton.
Niggas told me the kicker lead the league in interceptions. Say the kicker. He said, yeah, nigga was number 1 on.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Pitch that bitch to one of them fast.
I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
This little nigga finna eat a whole thing of bananas, boy. His mama gonna be mad at me. Why you give him all them bananas? Shit, the nigga kept eating. Ain't gonna stop.
The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
That should be giving up that little toot. On Miller bed.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
This shit.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Everybody on the Bears team got on specs and
So
shit.
from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyus Bowser in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. This one out quickly to Watkins.
Also with the Bears, too. These niggas that out here mossing all my niggas.
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Young guy. Get ready. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
There's Newton now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on him for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Back to throw, Newton. He's going to air one out, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to look deep, end zone for Hopkins. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Niggas talking about me going 9-7, making the playoffs and shit. You niggas 9-7.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add
Shade go my way, Mikey. These niggas want to make my division either with that record. You feel
The
me?
entire halftime just working with them on. Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had.
You're talking Mikey, but I'm talking you. You worry about them damn bad men. Mikey having the conversation.
Kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
We talking hypothetical now, shit. If I had QP team, my record wouldn't look like this. Shit, we playing hypotheticals, goddamn. Ain't talking hypothetical. I'm saying that you wouldn't have made it with the record you got. That's realistic. That's not hypothetical.
A lot of yardage after the catch, but in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head.
But what you got, bro? I ain't have shit on my offense all season.
They're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
I got one of my four. Mikey gave me bum ass Singletary, look, 82 speed ass, so I guess that counts.
Touchdown!
Yeah, last 3 minutes, you better. That nigga gonna get a hold of your ass.
Jakeem Grant, his 3rd touchdown.
Yeah, you better chew clock, kick a field goal, play that like you did hard.
Bears push further out in front. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
Bree had to do the same thing, bro. Bree trying to go to war.
All right, because once
So Bree Burhart gonna beat the shit out you, dog. You better kneel that damn ball. Don't score touchdown. He didn't score in 10 seconds just a minute ago.
And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
and he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Look, buddy,
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It's caught by OBJ. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Odell Beckham. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He wants it all for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it can be tipped up and picked off.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Max Crosby in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. 2nd and 15. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week. Saw how precise.
And my goodness, another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Now Newton on 3rd and goal. His pass caught at the 4. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. They begin the drive with Coleman. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3.
Let's go.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there, but like my old coach used to say, it sure ain't going to help.
That doesn't help indeed. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Back to the air. Newton on 2nd down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Newton. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you could put yourself in jeopardy.
And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Bears on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 18 Gators. Ready.
2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Reuben Foster picks it. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense.
This is caught inside the 15. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards. Out of the gun, Newton. Boy, another big play late. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
He's going to look deep for Perriman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Hey, Sam off. Safety's creeping. Hey, Haywood. Now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
I ain't even on the mic. Get this nigga up here sucking my dick.
Shot here, but to no avail. And
nah, I heard you.
The ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Noah Spence in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
When the nigga come in?
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A gain there of 21 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. Yeah, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Odell Beckham. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Just like that.
Newton's going to throw it. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Newton now to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. Parker, the intended target. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Let's go. Mark 56.
Rock it.
Hey, me and you all day. Hit it.
As expected, they're going for it.
This nigga retarded or something, bro. How many times you gonna let DK just run deep?
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Nah.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
This nigga just blowing by the nigga. It's the same thing over and over. Like, what the fuck is he doing?
20-yard line.
Mike. Check the out. Check the out.
I would too.
On first down, Jacobs.
What is this nigga
And he'll
doing?
take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
20.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Throwing here, Newton. To the goal line,
Niggas
but
can't make the
it's
playoff for
incomplete.
Jake.
The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, and it's 3rd down. Failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, I made the playoffs with the
And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it.
I'm playing that niggas hitting hard and fumbling a lot. That nigga D-ball chance up to Jamar Chase. Oh! Nigga, what kind of nigga Jamal? Bro, nigga got 5 damn stars on the line, nigga. Why you trying to run up the middle? Nigga ain't going for that shit. Then you see Aaron Donald, JJ Watt, fucking what's the other nigga name? Bosa, and then Cashman sitting behind their ass, goddamn. You running to him with Jamal Adams in the box. What you gonna do? Run your ass right to him? Hell no.
The best record.
No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking.
Him and Harp got the best defensive bills, bro. That nigga Harp got some crack over there.
Bro.
JJ SWAT. Hell no. That nigga out there burning, goddamn. Talking about now.
Oh my god, dog. Just got my motherfucking